Hoo-wee, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Hisui and Gengar coming at you with the fourth video of my Pokemon Shining Pearl badge quest. And I gotta say, so far, this one was the biggest headache. I had pretty smooth sailing with the badge quest up until this point. But then this one came, but you know what? With the end result, it all became worth it. So, this is a honey tree hunt, with the primary target being the rare 5% Heracross that can be in Group B. Now, the thing is, I'm not going to go too much in details of how the honey trees work, but there are two groups for every honey tree you do. There's a total of 21 honey trees in the game, and at the point where I'm at, I only have access to 15 of them. There's 4 trees in the game out of 21 that are rare honey trees. Those 4 rare honey trees have a 70% chance of being the good set, like with Heracross and Apom at higher percentages, and have the chance to do a 1% Munchlax. The other 17 trees, they are plain trees. Now, at this point in the game, early on, I didn't have too much money, but this guy robbed me of it all. I had to sell a lot of things just to get honey for this, and my God, this guy was a bastard! I'm not kidding. I spent close to like 200,000 on him. But anyway, during all of this, there was also a chance to get Munchlax, and I found a total of 3 different Munchlaxes. 2 of them on the same tree and 1 on a different tree. One of the crazy things was, though, 2 of the Munchlaxes that I had, I found at the same time. As you just saw in that cut right there. And now you're going to see me fly all the way here. And there's going to be another Munchlax. I couldn't believe I had 2 Munchlaxes on a tree at the same time. I think that's rarer than a shiny, which is nuts. So, my first phase was 10,669, and that ended with shiny Wurmple. Wasn't happy about it, but whatever. Second phase, after 2,638, we finally found shiny Heracross. And ironically, on the same exact tree as where I found that Wurmple. Oh, wow. I wanted the male one personally, but you know what? I didn't care. I would have gladly taken the female, which is what we got, and she is gorgeous. Found her at level 14. The levels range from level 5 to level 15. This hunt was just mind-blowing, and I just felt so accomplished after I was able to complete this. So the 2 phases together were 13,307. That's the equivalent of 26,614 total encounters in 8192 games. And this was also the first hunt, that first phase was the first time I ever went over full odds in BDSP. There is another hunt that I'm currently doing, part of the badge quest, which I will tell you about at the end of the video, that I am currently over full odds, just barely over full odds at 4096. And that one's going, but we'll get to that there. So the plan here was just to stun spore it and then chuck heal balls. Ironically, if you just paralyze it and chuck heal balls at it, you have a 95% chance of capturing it within 17 balls. There was a few test scenarios I did where I went over that, but thankfully in this one that wasn't the case. All I had to do was just throw 1 heal ball and it caught. And I am, oh God, I'm still at a loss of words, even though I found this a couple days ago. It's amazing. And then we get the shiny decks. With the beautiful female Heracross, here we go. Number 62, Heracross, the single horn Pokemon. Its powerful legs and claws give it enough power to hurl foes over great distances. Another thing that I think is cool, this is the 4th member of my badge quest, and okay, really quickly, I nicknamed my Heracross Harry after my dog, even though it's a female, and even though and it's a modest nature, which is minus attack plus special attack. That is not a good nature for a Heracross, but I don't care, and I love her just the same. So here's just a quick animation of me running around with it. One thing that I think is cool is how when you get too far away, it flies like that. I think that is so cool, and its shiny is so nice. It's such a good coat of pink, and it's different. It's very nice. So anyway, what I was saying was this is the 4th member of my badge quest team. And all 4 members that I have currently, Empoleon, Roserade, Spiritomb, and Heracross, are all double type, meaning they all have 2 typings to them, and all of them are different. I have 8 typings between the 4 different typings between the 4 Pokemon. I got a Water Steel, a Poisonous Grass, a Dark Ghost, and now a Fighting Bug. I don't know if that trend's gonna continue. Odds are it doesn't, but we'll get there anyway. So, once all that was finished, now that I have the shiny Heracross finally, I have the right and the privilege to take on the 4th gym, the Destroya City Gym Leader with its Crasher Wake. Here's a quick picture of what my ball capsule looks like. I made it so it had bubbles around the bottom, but then 2 like spiraling circles right where its fists are. It looks really good. Yeah, gotta see it when it happens. But now, let's begin the battle with Crasher Wake, the 4th gym leader. This one was not as exciting of a battle. I had to also train Harry the Heracross to be around the same level as the rest of my team, so that took a little bit of time, but not too much. So, Wake starts out with a Gyarados, trademark tough water type. Look at that! Look at that! Such a good capsule. And I really wanted to try to go at it with Heracross trying to solo the team. Didn't work out that way, but so I took a Ice Fang, did a Horn attack, but then after 1 Horn attack, then I did counters, so it wouldn't get to heal or anything, and it would be enough to kill, so Heracross gets in the yellow, but I take it down pretty easily. Goodbye, Gyarados. Then comes out Quagsire. If anything, this was the trickier one. So I kind of just thought, maybe I'll just use Brute Strength with Brick Breaks. Does a decent amount, but not too much. But then it missed a Mud Shot. That was good. Try to Brick Break again. Got it down there. So then it uses Scald. Great water move, by the way. And unfortunately, I got burned. So what I probably should have done was healed after this, but I decided, you know what, maybe Heracross can get that last Brick Break in. Yeah, no, I underestimated the reduced damage that the burn does. So, unfortunately, Harry the Heracross was taken down. But it'll come back soon. So then after a while, I decided to throw in Spiritomb. Mostly to just be like a tank while I healed Heracross so I could take on the Pokemon again. So Spiritomb's such a good shiny too. So then I decided I'm going to revive Heracross. And while revives may not be the most honorable thing, I knew he was going to use a super potion anyway, so I felt it was fair at the time. After that, then I made sure I healed the Heracross again. But I also fought the Quagsire with Spiritomb, taking some Mud Shots, speed's going down. Unnecessary because Spiritomb's already slow. Very, very, very slow. And as you can see here, this is where I heal Heracross again, so it can come back out. Like I said, this battle wasn't as nearly exciting as the last one. My last one with Maylene, that was very interesting and good. I enjoyed that one a lot. So, eventually I would just take down the Quagsire, the Hex, that'll do enough, and goodbye. So, Quagsire goes down, and then his trademark Pokemon will come out next. Spiritomb did great, but I wanted Heracross to get the glory for this one, to say the least. Ball Capsule again. So, Crasher Wake is now saying how, hey, there, that was a good move. He's like a luchador, a water luchador. So then, they really did a lot of zoom-ins on Crasher Wake at the moment, so I just decided to film it right there. They did the same animation for him twice, and yeah, very much so pro Crash Awake. So anyway, the trademark of his trademark Pokemon Floatzel comes out. Starts with Aqua Jet, the quick attack, the water style version of quick attack. I react to the counter. It's a Sturris Berry. Heals, but that's not going to be enough to scare me. He's getting scared. Look at him. This is where it gets interesting, or whatever it said. I can't see over the recording sign on my iPad. So, but then I decided, you know what? I think I can just take it out without having to do anything. So just use the quick little brick break, and that was enough. And Floatzel goes down. And now Crasher Wake has been defeated. Thankfully, he's a good sport. He's laughing at everything. So that's always good. And with that done, I now have my 4th gym badge. In terms of the badges, I am now halfway done. Again, I don't know if I'm going to do a 9th one for the Elite Four or a 9th one for Victory Road and a 10th one for the Elite Four, but those are questions I will answer later on. So after that, I have to chase a Galactic Grunt who's doing stuff. My rival Marco wanted to challenge me. He was fodder. My Heracross soloed. Finally caught up to the Grunt, and Heracross was able to take care of him. Then the Demon Aura comes back and finds me. She's so kind, but I could just tell she's like a demon. She gives me secret medicine to cure these Psyducks. So, here are the Psyducks. I like this animation that they do. Oh, those poor souls with the chronic headaches. They're all going. Hey, where are you going? Hey, go back with your squad. So on the Psyduck go. I'm laughing and enjoying it. And then the demon pops up again. And so then she gives me this charm, and she wants me to deliver to the grandparents. Who am I to say no, because that terrifies me. On the way to on this new route, I find double trainers. Cool double animation of Heracross and Roserade. Alright, and then here I thought was interesting, so I decided to delete Horn Attack and teach it Pin Missile, but I thought it was funny how, even though I did that, my Heracross still uses Horn Attack. So that was funny. But anyway, we make our way to Celestic Town, a town that resides a lot of its history. There's an old woman there saying how there's a guy terrorizing the ruins. I found the Grunt, fought him. What was funny was the last Galactic Grunt was like the regular outside, but when I fight this one, I get the actual Galactic background. So that was interesting to see. He was nothing, took him down easily. So then he goes away, which is nice. As you can see, there's images of Dialga and Palkia. Palkia, can't wait for that hunt that I'm going to be doing at one point. So this is the demon's grandmother. And she was like, oh, you have to go inside the cave. You have to go see the other paintings. I quickly read up on Palkia right here. Space is ever-expanding dimensions, our spirits, yada yada in space. Find these of the lake, find these images of the lake trio. It looks like there's a circle. And then she gives me TM95, which is surf. So finally I get to surf around. But then there's this one creepy dude named Cyrus that interferes. And that concludes it. So, as you can see, I am right outside the Lost Tower. I have a hunt for this one. On the top floor, I'm doing a level 21 repel trick for Mischievous. Mischievous is something I wanted during the second hunt with Turn of Forest. Instead, we got Budew, but I'm okay with it. So this was kind of like a redo one to try to get that Mischievous. Mischievous can only appear at night time here at a 20% encounter rate. However, if you on the top floor, if you do a level 21 repel trick, it comes to a 33% encounter rate. And I'm currently a little over full odds for this one. I'm at like 4,200 encounters. And the repel trick can work on any floor depending on what the lowest level for Mischievous is. It's like a 1 in 3 chance of Mischievous, 1 in 3 chance of Ghastly, a 1 in 6 chance of Zubat, and a 1 in 6 chance of Golbat. Now, this hunt can also be done in Brilliant Diamond, but it can't be a Mischievous. Instead, it's a Murkrow. Now, I don't know if this is going to be officially the next member of my badge quest, because I do have 2 other hunts in this badge quest that are active, and maybe one of them will result in the next member. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you did, subscribe for more content. And Harry the Heracross and I love you all. Peace.